Supervisor Antonio Brandino, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Dr. Elias Garnham, Chairman. Commissioners are Dr. James Nave, Dwayne Ford, Freddie Little, and Jay Nady. The Executive Director is Chuck Minker. The officials assigned by the governing body for the next bout of the evening. The judges are Julio Roldan of Venezuela, Hermodio Cedeno of Panama, and Bill Graham of Las Vegas. Your referee is Mills Lane. The next bout of the evening featuring 12 rounds of boxing for the Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 153 1/2 pounds, with a professional record of 25 wins, 2 defeats with 9 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Francisco de Jesus. And in the red corner, fighting out of St. Thomas of the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 152 1/2 pounds. His professional record consists of 31 wins, 1 defeat, with 31 KOs. He is the WBA Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Julian Jackson.
All right, so this is for the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Julian Jackson against Francisco de Jesus. You see the tail of the tape there. Julian Jackson has an inch in height advantage. He's giving away a pound to Francisco de Jesus in weight. He's 4 years younger, which when you figure 28 to 32, that would be an advantage for Julian Jackson. And Jackson has a couple of inches in reach. So we're just about set to go here. This is the 10-point must scoring system, meaning that the winner of the round gets 10 points, the loser 9 or less. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect in the World Boxing Association. A fighter must get up following a low blow or he may be counted out. There's a mandatory 8 count following a knockdown. There's no standing 8 count here unless a guy has got the ropes, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell except for the final round when the bell signifies the end of the fight. Julian Jackson, a strong puncher from the Virgin Islands, and he's very proud to say the U.S. Virgin Islands. Jackson coming in at 35-1 with 31 knockouts. A real good fighter. Catches de Jesus already with a nice left uppercut. This is round number 1. Jackson in the gold trunks. De Jesus fights out of Jersey as a native of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Carrying the Brazilian flag in with him. This is the 154-pound class. Julian Jackson's only loss in his career was to Mike McCallum for the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship at that time. Francisco de Jesus got the shot at the title by winning the Continental Americas Championship with a win over that Vertigo was last time out. His Mills Lane in wanting both fighters to keep the punches up. Mills Lane, one of the best referees in the world. You'll have to say both of these fellows in the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Mills Lane, and certainly Richard Steele, along with some of the other referees that work here in Las Vegas, and certainly amongst the fighters.
Fine. Now, if you go down there again, it's going to cost you a point. Come on.
I'm not quite sure who he's warning, but it seems like he's talking to Julian Jackson. If you go low again, it's going to cost you a point. I'm not sure. I'll have to look for that.
The head.
Jesus seems to be bringing the fight to Jackson. Jackson wailed him right in the bottom then again. He shot upstairs. Julian, very popular athlete in the Virgin Islands, and I know you folks watching down in the Puerto Rico area, very fond of Julian Jackson, as I am as a fighter. I think he's a terrific gentleman and a great champion. And we like to see him successful. His corner of Russell Manuel, Sustin Blake, and he has Richard McKetty, who worked so many years with
Joe,
heavyweight champ Larry Holmes.
Come on.
Now you see, de Jesus has a hold of Jackson's hand, and Jackson wails with his right hand. Mills Lane right on the spot, though, to separate the two fighters. Jackson's blows are, as you saw that time, borderline, right at the waist. Again, when you see both blows, it's nothing really flagrant. It's just they're slightly low. Okay, there's is the end of round number 1. And Jesus gave a little whack to Julian as he walked away. And right away, Bruce Lee said, hey, never mind that.
Deep breath.
All right, we're in the corner. There's Richie Gigetti there talking to Julian Jackson, trying to
Look in the
say. As you see the replay here, Julian Jackson feints a couple of times and lands the right hand, but it's taken on the glove. And he goes downstairs to the body. That shows you the questionable blows. And again, another shot right on the belt line. And that's kind of what Mills Lane has been complaining about.
Corner, please.
All right, this is round number 2. This is scheduled for 12 rounds because this is the Junior Middleweight Championship of the World, the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Champion Julian Jackson in gold, trying to get things going here in round number 2. The challenger, Francisco de Jesus, very active in round number 1. Jesus now living in Jersey City, New Jersey, a native of Brazil. 25-2 with 9 knockouts.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
He's ranked number 18 in the
Get him
world
up.
by Boxing
Come on, Jesus. Get him up.
But based on the fact that he won the Continental American Junior Middleweight title with a win over Matt Frago in August, gives him a shot at Julian Jackson's title. Julian is making $150,000 for this title defense, and it's the biggest payday he's had. So I know his manager, Carl King, is hoping for bigger things pay-wise for Julian. But I think that's just a matter of time. Jackson, all business in the ring tonight, as he usually is. Real skilled athlete. Very disciplined young man. Married about a year or so ago. Real settled personal life. And one of the most popular guys, I would say, in the Virgin Islands.
Two hands, Julian.
And very popular for boxing. Very nice young man. This is round number 2. You see the time in round number 2 remaining. Jackson beginning to catch up with De Jesus a bit more here in round 2 than he was able to in round 1. I don't want to go even for round. Jackson, in spite of the fact that Francisco De Jesus was certainly gained, Jackson is forcing the fight much more here in round 2.
Come, punch out, come on. That's it.
Jesus has the ability, and certainly by the way he's working it, he deserves a shot at this title because there's no pushover for Julian Jackson. He's got some slick moves of his own.
I'm set back. Here we go. Straight right hand.
Jackson looks to be ever so much more strong than is Francisco De Jesus. Real good body shot that time. And I'll tell you how good the body shot is. Watch the elbow. Right hand back. What's real good body shots. We'll take the standing 8 count. Just 2 good body shots.
How we
And then
doing?
a right hand caught him. On the left side of the temple. The bell ends round number 2. And a nice knockdown scored by Julian Jackson.
All right, that's good. Nice and cool, nice and cool. Take a nice deep breath. Nice deep breath. Nice deep breath. Water.
You're in the corner here looking at Julian Jackson. And now we show you this replay here. Bang, there's the right hand and down he goes. But what the replay doesn't show is about 15 seconds before that, he took a vicious body shot. There's the right hand again, which buckled him. And what was happening was that left elbow was coming down as he was kind of wincing from pain. You see that left elbow down there, and he's just wide open for the right hand. And here's another shot. Top of the head. There it is, just a straight shot. It's almost like
In the corner, please. In the corner.
the challenger was just looking right at the punch and looked the punch right into his chin.
Come on, in the corner.
All right, this is round 3. Scheduled for 12, but Jackson looking very, very strong. And there's that body shot again. Keeps wailing at the body, right in the area that De Jesus is kind of protecting with his left elbow. And you see that left hand, he carries it down, and he'll be open for the right hand again. Jackson is trying to wheel the body so hard that De Jesus can't keep the hands up. Jackson really working hard now, trying to take his man out. He doesn't want to fool around with his opponent at all. It's all Julian Jackson right now. He's just measuring his guy.
You get his head up with the jab, Julian. You get his head with the jab up.
Step back. Hey. Step.
You see the gentleman De Jesus hanging on now. He looks like he's had all of the aggressiveness taken out of him by the knockdown and subsequent assault here by Julian Jackson. Julian in total command here in round 3 as he was in round 2. Jackson still not out of control. He's noticed the way he keeps his hands up there, looking for short wrist shots and looking for body shots to lower that elbow again. That's a right hand, a real good right hand counter punch inside the time by Julian. He's almost hard with his left hand. He's stepping him back now, I would say, to that body to get the hands out again, and that'll give him the opening for the right hand. There was a body shot that time. The harder he hits him with that left hand, and the harder he goes with those body shots like that, you see that left hand of De Jesus come right down, and that's when Julian will have that opening again with the right hand.
Step with the first. You don't want to step with the jab.
Catches it with the right hand again. But Julian misses it, he throws it so hard it skips his right. He gets himself right back under control again.
Get off that neck. Come on, come on. Punch out.
3s and 4s, Julian.
Jesus seems to have regained some of his steam following the knockdown around number 2. The assault that was put on him by Julian Jackson here in round number 3. Julian will look that way, at the body, and then cut the right hand loose.
Oh, one step back. Come on, just grab it. Grab a hold. One step back. Here we go.
Emil's lane separating them, no grabbing on guys. And let them go as long as the hands are free. Once the hands get tied up, the referee moves in. Again, De Jesus strictly defensive. There's that body shot again. And you will see the left hand go down now, and you'll see Julian Jackson be able to score the right hand. He hit him with a real good
Punch out. You got 2 hands open. Punch out in there. Come on, punch out.
The power. This way it's
All right,
important to have somebody here.
One step back. One step back. Here we go. Here we go.
The kind of punishment that is dealt to a guy's body is really nailed with a solid body shot. A pretty good body shot from that time by De Jesus, but another solid round for Julian Jackson. It's Richie Jaggetti again, the man that...
All right, now listen to me.
So many years.
You see what you're doing? Yeah. You're not stepping with him and he's getting away. Right. And you're trying too hard. You step in with that jab and you'll get everything done that you want to do, right or wrong. But see, you got to make it count, baby.
Okay. All right.
Just settle yourself down. That's right.
Use that left hand and keep going into him with it.
All right.
And the right hand is going to come.
Sustenance delay.
You're trying to throw the heavy punches on the side and going over his head.
That's right.
Straight in.
Straight through.
Straight. Just go right down on him. Go your right hand straight. Okay? Mouthpiece in. You got to make a jab count now. Come on.
All right, so the word from Richie Jaggetti, make that jab count. And let's just see if Julian's able to follow up on that and make it count. Again, this is the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Julian Jackson, the champion in the gold trunks, and the challenger, Francisco De Jesus, in the white trunks. It's been Julian Jackson most of the way. Although in round number 1, De Jesus showed that he was game, and coming back a little bit in round number 3 showed that he's a game guy. And right now, let's see what Julian can do in terms of landing that jab, that straight jab that Richie Jaggetti was talking about in between rounds. He wanted to be a little bit more controlled. And by the way, Julian Jackson is one of the most controlled fighters I think I've ever seen. Very hard, nice series of jabs that time by De Jesus. De Jesus punches just don't seem to make any toll on Jackson's ball. Looks like there's a little puffiness around the left eye 3 we're in for. Don't forget, being the WBA World Championship stake here, this is scheduled for 12 rounds. Julian Jackson is the type of fighter that never lets himself get out of shape. He's in shape constantly and just really finally tunes himself when he has a fight coming up. Which is probably the best way for a guy now in his late 20s to keep his body in magnificent shape all the time. Loves to train. It's the heat of the Virgin Islands. It's a perfect place to train. Sometimes it's up in Miami. And of course, the weather out here in Las Vegas is ideal for training. It's beautiful outside. We're inside the Hilton Hotel and Convention Center here in Las Vegas. I'm Bob Sheridan on the Don King Sports and Entertainment Network. And we're certainly glad to be with us, especially all you folks from Julian's area down there in St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands, and our friends in the Bahamas and our friends in Puerto Rico. I know you're all watching.
Yeah!
Again, this is round 4, and you see the time remaining. Not the best round for Julian Jackson. Then again, DeJesus really hasn't taken the round away from him either. Although it's been probably the best round of the fight for DeJesus. Julian seems to be closing. And Julian better pick up the pace now in the closing seconds of the fight. He'll lose this round. Some of the judges may give to DeJesus.
Yeah. Lura. Yes.
Get off and take a run from you.
Now you're better than what you're doing, and you know it. And you know what you're doing. You're trying to run too fast.
Right.
And you know what else you're doing? You see, you're getting wild out there. And I don't ever want to see you let anybody get off with punches like you just did over here. I don't ever.
Viste que tiraste,
Okay, we
lo
cross
lastimaste.
over. Let's listen in
¿Ah?
with the same
Tienes que
to
tirar con él,
DeJesus.
hombre a hombre. Tú eres un hombre también. O tú no tienes cojones. ¿Ah? La mujer tuya y tus hijas te están viendo en Brasil, tú como un pendejo aquí. Tira con él, puñeta.
All right, Sus.
Back to Richard Jiggetti and Julian
Same
Jackson.
left hand.
Deep breath.
Going
Blow it out.
twice. Jab, jab, and then
Blow it out.
straight right.
All right.
Throwing the other punch cross over his head.
All right, we're coming up to round number 5, the scheduled 12 round
That water up over there.
WBA Junior Middleweight Championship fight. Julian Jackson in the gold, Francisco DeJesus, fighting out of Jersey City now, formerly of Brazil, is the challenger. He got his shot at the title by winning the Continental Americas Junior Middleweight Championship with a win over Matt Frago. That fight took place in August. Actually, it was August 25th. All right, let's see if Julian picks up the pace a little bit more here in round number 5. I thought that perhaps DeJesus might have stolen round number 4 from Jackson. Don't forget, DeJesus was down in round number 2. Round 3 was a real good assault for Jackson in the early going, and DeJesus had a pretty good round. Now, some judges may have scored the fight even. Some may have even given it to Julian Jackson, but thus far in the fight, certainly round number 4 was the best round for Francisco DeJesus. So we'll give it to him and keep the scoring going that way. We still have Jackson based on the knockdown leading 39-36 in the fight. But what's more important is to see what Julian does from this point on.
All right, we'll sit back. Sit back. Here we go.
You've got to talk about the conditioning too of Francisco DeJesus, who was taken off his feet with a pretty good right hand in round number 2 and has worked himself back into this fight. And Julian Jackson doesn't want to let this guy get off the hook. And it seems to me that when Julian was really being his most successful was when he was landing those body shots. His body shots really seemed to take a toll on Francisco DeJesus. You see the time in round number 5. Jackson's still the aggressor, and DeJesus not doing a bad job of counterpunching. But Jackson's punches just seem so much heavier than do the punches of Francisco DeJesus. Under a minute to go in round 5. Oh, good right hand landed by De Jesus. Jackson able to absorb it. You know, the scoring is clean hits, effective aggressiveness, ring general, different defense. Pretty good defense shown here by De Jesus.
No. Come on, Sid. Come on.
Just a slip there
Okay, come on.
immediately. Right on the spot is Mills Lane to dust those gloves off. Not a bad round either for Francisco De Jesus. Jackson seems a little bit frustrated that he's not able to do with this guy what he was able to do with him in the early portion of this fight. I haven't seen De Jesus fight before as the bell ends round number 5. I haven't seen him fight before, and my tendency is to let my eye drift towards what Julian Jackson is doing because I'm so fond of Julian Jackson as a fighter and a competitor.
The right hand, you have to open the glove with the jab, so that your right hand can go right through his gloves.
Yeah.
He's blocking them on the side all the time.
Julian?
Jab.
Okay, like you're not see, you gotta go straight. Straight up the middle.
Contragolpear. No puedes seguir cogiendo y cogiendo. Así no van a ganar la pelea. ¿O qué es lo que tú quieres? ¿Ganar la pelea o irlo tosejado? Pues tienes que tirar palo, puñeta. Si no tiras palo, no va a ganar la pelea. ¿Ah? Telling about the...
Mas tenha conta, porque ele, quando você está a sair para trás, está a sair às vezes com a mão com baixo. Saia sempre com a mão em cima. Fica cá.
Corner, please. Water up.
All right, here we go in round number 6.
That ice up there, too. That ice over there.
Rounds have not been especially good for Julian Jackson. I thought that perhaps De Jesus could have won the 4th round, and the 5th round was more of an even round. Julian will want to pick up the pace here now and turn things back around the way he had them going in the first 3 rounds of the fight, especially in the 2nd and 3rd round.
Get him up. Come on, Julian. One more. Come on, get him up.
You hear Mills Lane saying to Julian, get those shots up, but as a matter of fact, it's been those body shots right in the area of, I suppose, the liver area down there. Down he goes, but that was a slip too. That's on the water in the corner.
All right, come on.
And you hear Mills Lane again telling people if they get that water cleaned up, your own guy slip. Guy can hurt a knee. It's real bad. Guys sometimes get carried away in the corner with this water. And it's certainly been happening throughout the evening here because we're getting a shower in between every round. Jackson seems to be scoring much better here in round number 6 than he did in the last round. Francisco happy to try to stay away from him and do the best he can do to avoid the punch. A lot of puffiness beneath the left eye of Francisco De Jesus. Jackson almost trying to measure him now. Landing some good body shots. Caught him on the chin with that right hand in there. Time he comes with the uppercut. Jackson just looking to throw the right hand. He's holding it almost up by his shoulder, looking like he wants to cut loose with it. Right hand gets by that time, but not fully on the side of the head. A bit of it was caught in the glove of De Jesus. This is a better round for Julian Jackson than was 4 and 5. Jackson's still out in front in the fight. Coming up to the mid-portion of the fight.
Stay ahead and punch out. All right, let's sit back. Sit back. Come on. Sit back. Here we go.
Lane keeping the fight real clean. Inside of 30 seconds to go. Nice left hook caught that time. Julian caught with a real good left hook. And then De Jesus countered with a pretty good left jab of his own. And Julian couldn't seem to follow up with the right hand. The uppercut again. Jackson's getting hit with some uppercuts in this round. And maybe that could turn things around for De Jesus. A pretty good round for Julian Jackson that time.
Here we go.
Close your eye, close your eye, close your eye.
You see this replay here. Jackson catches him with that left hook that time. And watch for it again, the left hook. Bam, there it is. And the guy didn't go off his feet.
Rub that Vaseline in a little bit, would you please, Rich? Up on top there, that's it. Okay, come on.
All right, here we go. We're going to round number 7. I've got the fight unofficially scored 59 Jackson, 55 to Jesus. Midway in the mid portion of the fight has been mostly Julian Jackson. The uppercut started coming in round number 6 for De Jesus. And it'll be interesting to see if he can continue scoring with those uppercuts as he walks into a pretty good right hand that time by Jackson. Jackson really feels he can score the knockdown and perhaps a knockout with the right hand here. He's nailed De Jesus on 3 or 4 different occasions in the fight, 2 of which have been real heavy shots. And now we see quite a concentration of what appears to be Vaseline over the right eye of Julian Jackson. So you have to wonder if there's a bit of a cut up there in the eyebrow of Julian Jackson. Jackson gunning for that body again of Francisco De Jesus. And when he does that, just right afterwards, you'll see the elbow come down to almost protect that area of De Jesus. And then it leaves Julian Jackson with a clear target on the left side of the jaw of Francisco De Jesus. We're in round 7. Julian Jackson, the WBA junior middleweight champion of the world.
Don't walk in. Come on, come on. Punch in, punch in, punch in. Don't waste
Francisco De Jesus got a couple of good shots off the zone, but now Julian makes him pay. We're coming to you from the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Jackson, the champ in gold.
Two hands.
Smoke front in the fight. But Francisco De Jesus is proving to be a worthy opponent. Now there's the body shot I talked about that set up the real good right hand before. Jackson still has plenty of sting in his punches. And De Jesus doesn't seem to have quite the same sting in his punches that Julian has. This guy has proven to be a worthy opponent thus far for Julian Jackson. Jackson really a world-class fighter, no question about it. You see the time remaining in round 7. Again, the uppercut was able to get through there when they were on the inside by De Jesus. Right hand gets through by Jackson. De Jesus seems to have more confidence here in the 7th round. He had a pretty good 4th round. And the 5th round I thought was fairly even. But Jackson, I think, probably won that 7th.
Bueno, Francisco.
And let's go into the corner and see what they do working on
¿Qué es lo que pasa, Francisco?
Francisco De Jesus.
¿Ah?
Francisco,
¿Qué es lo que pasa? ¿Tú quieres que yo te pare la pelea ahí?
pongas tranquilo.
¿Y por qué tú no quieres pelear? Tienes que tirar primero.
Pongas tranquilo.
Tienes que tirar.
Jab, jab, and straight punches until you're ready for the uppercut.
Okay, baby.
Forget those wide overhands.
Take deep breaths, deep breaths. Vaseline stuff. Spit it out. No, this is the difference now.
Empieza alejado, no dejes que él te tire. Tira primero. Francisco, tienes que tirar el golpe. ¿Ah? Tú eres un hombre también. Tira golpe.
Come on, you let me get in. You got to step in with the jab. You hurt him with the jab, you keep his head up.
In the corner, please. In the corner, please.
All right, this is round number 8 in the scheduled 12-round WBA Junior middleweight championship fight. Julian Jackson in the gold trunks has had things pretty much his way throughout the fight. Although Francisco de Jesus has proven to be a worthy opponent here. Jesus since '86, when he lost to Ramon Ramos. Back in '87 to beat Leonel Rivero in Sao Paulo. Then met Ferrego in New York, which in 1988, of August of '88, which gave him a shot at this. Jackson in '88 knocked out Richie Barnes in Las Vegas. Efren Olivo in Atlantic City, and KO Buster Drayton to retain the WBA junior middleweight title at that time. His only loss was Mike McCown for the WBA junior middleweight title.
Get off that neck there.
Other guys in this division, this is the 154-pound class. You got Donald Trump, Robert Hines, Matthew Hilton, John Mugabe, Darren Van Horn. And there's that Gianfranco Rossi, the Italian fighter. So you get Jackson, the champion from the Virgin Islands, Matthew Hilton from Canada, John Mugabe from Uganda, and there's another guy coming along, Jorge Castro from Argentina. Between you, John David Jackson and Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Thomas, rather, both of the United States. So that'll give you an idea of what's going on in the junior middleweight division. Top fighters, of course, being Don Curry, Robert Hines, and Julian Jackson. Jackson, the reigning WBA junior middleweight champion. All right, you see the time remaining in this, the 8th round.